and to give it skillfully with love in their heart. Why? Well, let's consider all the advantages of oral sex. The mouth, lips and tongue contain a rich supply of nerve endings, and saliva offers excellent natural and free lubrication. So the moisture, warmth and almost infinite range of pressures and movements of the mouth can stimulate your partner sexually with degrees of subtlety that no other source of stimulation can match. The mouth, lips and tongue can probe, lick, suck, kiss, stroke and penetrate. And this design makes them more sensitive than the hand or genitals in receiving and sorting information, and this can help the giver know how better to give and tantalise the receiver. Such sensitivity offers significant advantages in detecting changes and responses in your partner's genitals. And in this way, oral stimulation allows the giving partner to learn the receiving partner's sexual responses better than any other form of stimulation. The mouth, of course, is also the recipient of a wide variety of sensations, including the many tastes and scents of a lover's body parts, and this can be a great way for the giver to get and stay turned on. So oral sex is a fabulous way to turn yourself and your partner on, tease your partner and know best how to help them orgasm. Oral sex can be the main act or a prelude to or postscript after intercourse. It's a great technique for foreplay if you want to proceed to intercourse, as it can really arouse both partners and get the vagina lubricated, ready for penile penetration. And skillful use of the tongue can be a special boon for a man who has performance difficulties like keeping erections or premature ejaculation, because with his golden tongue technique, he can always have the confidence that he can bring his partner to an orgasm and keep her satisfied regardless of the status of his penis's performance. In addition, oral sex can also be fantastic as an alternative to intercourse at times when going all the way is not necessarily appropriate. These could include that time of the month for a couple who prefer not to have a mess but are still interested in sexual activity. And of course, for those people who are not in a legal or moral position to have intercourse, oral sex can be great. This includes couples whose beliefs prompt them to wait until they are married. I've also heard that some people who are having an affair consider that it's okay to have oral sex, and that's not betraying your partner, because vaginal entry is the only real way to have sex. Nice try, but that doesn't work for me. What do you think? To receive oral sex can be a special honour for anyone. It proves to them that their partner does really love them and gets excited by their genitals, something many women in particular, and some men too, somewhat surprisingly, doubt. They need to be reassured by their partner's willingness and desire to kiss, lick and hold their genitals safely in their mouth, that their genitals really are lovable. Most men like and even crave oral stimulation and consider fellatio, which is the term for mouth to penis contact, the height of eroticism. The mouth is similar to, but can be even more exciting in action than a vagina, particularly because the tongue is used so actively to stimulate the penis. Oral stimulation can be a godsend to a man because it can often restore a lost erection where going into a vagina is just too intimidating. And cunnilingus, which is the term to describe the use of the tongue, lips and mouth to lick and nuzzle the clitoris and vaginal area, is highly arousing to many women. The tongue is softer than the fingers and more sensitively arousing than the penis, so it provides gentler and more varied stimulation. Because of this, many women report that they orgasm easily with oral sex, but are unable to come with penile penetration and intercourse. And here's perhaps the most unique advantage.